You know you don't have to, right? You know you don't have to let it bother you. You know you don't have to engage with something. You know you don't have to react. You know you don't have to, right? It's funny, there's this thing called the let them theory. You may have heard of it. It's like if somebody calls you a name, just let them. If somebody makes fun of you, just let them. If somebody breaks your heart, just let them and move on. Well, it's deeply based in Theravada Buddhist practice. See, Theravada Buddhist practice is all about one thing: suffering. It says that we suffer. Suffering exists in this life. And it also exists because of our attachment. And so the let them theory is just a modernized version of this. Let go. Don't be attached, and you won't suffer. And what this does is it actually takes all of the control back into your hands when you do this, because you stop letting others' actions depict your experience. You stop letting others' actions depict how you feel. And you gain control over so much more in doing this. So non-attachment is very different, by the way, than detachment. See, detachment is just simply saying, I don't care about anything. Non-attachment is changing your relationship to all things. It's changing your relationship to the experience that is. And the truth is most of the things that we experience aren't as bad as we make them to be. But it's our attachment to the way that we think things should be that changes the way things are. So let things go. Let things be. When something negative happens in your life, don't try and fix it. Just let it pass and see how much control you gain. The Buddhists have it all figured out, in my opinion, because they've also said that this life has suffering. It does. This life isn't comfortable all the time. This life isn't perfect all the time. You can get sick. You will get old. You can pass away. You will pass away. Unless maybe you're Brian Johnson. And so when you recognize this, when you recognize that life has suffering innately within it, when you recognize that people might not do the things you want them to do, or they may act in ways that you don't like, it's bound to happen. So once you finally let go of that attachment, once you finally just let things be as they are and not as you wish they would be, you uproot that root of suffering and you just experience life. So yeah, you don't have to. Just let them and practice non-attachment.